Welcome back once again, my dear students of class 4. You know, this is the second part of this tutorial video of chapter 5. Name of this chapter is the Internet Web Browser. Today we will start again from some commonly used internet terms. Okay, because these things are very important. You should keep it in your mind. The first is www. www stands for World Wide Web. Okay, it refers to a network of sites. Network of sites means network of websites. Okay, so www refers to a network of sites on the internet which contains information in the form of text, pictures, animation and videos. This information can be accessed by people all over the world. Okay. Next is web page. What is web page? A web page is a digital page which may contain text, image, videos, audios, etc. So a web page is a single digital page on the internet, on the www. Okay. Each page of a website is called a web page. Okay. So a web page is a digital page which may contain text, images, videos, audios, etc. Next is home page. The first page of any website. Okay, when you open any website, when the first page comes in front of you, that page is called home page. So the first page of a website is called home page. It contains the main information about the accessed website, right? Next is URL, Uniform Resource Locator. URL stands for Uniform Resource Locator. It is the address of any website. If you want to open any website, you should know the address. So that address of the website is called URL, Uniform Resource Locator. For example, if you want to open Discovery Channel, so its URL will be www.discoverychannel.com. So this www.discoverychannel.com is the URL of Discovery Channel. Okay, right? So URL is the address of website. Now next is ISP. ISP stands for Internet Service Provider. It is a company who gives you facility to use the internet service for exchanging a fee. They take some amount, they charge some amount to you. Okay, for that they give you the facility to use internet. So ISP stands for Internet Service Providers, and ISP is a company which offers you the use of internet in exchange for a fee. It provides software, username and passwords to the user in order to get connected to the internet. Some examples of ISP: Airtel, Reliance Jio, Vodafone, Idea, BSNL, etc. Now the next term is net surfing. Okay, searching on the World Wide Web by following one link after another. When you visit one web page after another continuously without any planned strategy is called net surfing. Okay, the act of searching on the World Wide Web by following one link after another without a planned search strategy is called net surfing. Now link. What is link? A link can be a highlighted text, a button or an image. When we move the cursor over any link, the cursor changes to hand-shaped pointer. Okay, but this hand-shaped pointer you can see only if you are using your computer or laptop. In mobile, you cannot see. Okay, so clicking the link takes you to a web page in the website or to a different website. Next term is search engine. What is a search engine? Okay, a search engine is a software that searches various web pages on the World Wide Web for a particular information. So a search engine is a software which helps you to search any information over the internet. What you have to do? You have to just type some keywords. Keywords means what you want to search in the search box, then press enter key or click search button. You will get the appropriate answers. Steps are given on your chapter. Please go through. How can you search any information? Now the next topic. Next topic is some basic requirements for an internet connection. What does it mean? It means if you want to connect your computer to the internet, which are the things you need, right? So you need 4 things. If you want to connect your computer, laptop to the internet, you need 4 things. Which are the 4 things? First one is modem. Second one is an internet connection. Third one is telephone line. And the fourth one is web browser. These are the 4 things you need if you want to connect your computer to the internet. Now let us explain these things. First one is modem. What is modem? Modem stands for modulator, demodulator. There are 3 types of modems available. Okay, one is external modem, one is internal modem, and another is PC card modem. Now an external modem remains outside of the computer. It is a box-like shape, okay, which is connected to the computer through USB port. On the other hand, an internal modem comes pre-installed in the computer. Pre-installed means already installed. You cannot see. It is fixed inside the computer, laptop or smartphone or tablet. Okay, it is already installed. Nowadays, all the tablets, laptops, smartphones are coming pre-installed modem. Means modems are already installed inside. Right? And the third type of modem is PC card modem. Now what is PC card modem? PC card modems are specially designed for portable computers. They are roughly sized of a credit card. The speed of a modem is measured in BPS, means bits per second. Okay, now next is an internet connection. We said the 4 things. First one was modem. Modem already we have explained. Now internet connection. Internet connection, you know, it is provided by ISP. Okay, now the third one is telephone line. It is a medium that is used to connect the computer, okay, and to an internet service provider. It is a medium that is used to connect the computer to an internet service provider, right? Besides this wired modem, nowadays wireless modems are also available. So telephone line is also over. Next is web browser. So what is a web browser? A web browser is a software or a program that allows you to access the entire information available on the web. So a web browser is a software, is an application software which helps you to connect your computer to the internet. So these are the 4 things, children, you need if you want to connect your computer to the internet. A modem, an internet connection, a telephone line, and a web browser. Now let's see the other topic. Now we will discuss about the different parts of a web browser. So some examples of web browser already you know, Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, okay, Opera. These are the examples of web browser. So now let's see some different parts of a web browser. Now here we are talking about Google Chrome. You know, Google Chrome is one of the most popular and widely used web browsers developed by Google. Now what are the main parts of this Google Chrome? First one is back button. How can you understand that this is a back button? If you see, the left arrow will be given. So that is a back button. If you click this back button, what will happen? Clicking on this button takes you to the last page or previous page what you have visited. Right? Now next is this one. What is it called? Forward button. Clicking on the forward button will take you to the page where you were before clicking back button. Right? Next is reload this page button. Clicking on this button will reload the most recent version of the current page. Right? Sometime you must have seen that your web page is not coming on your screen properly. Some pictures are not coming, some written texts are not coming. That case, reload this page button will be helpful. If you click that, that page will be reloaded. Next is bookmark this page button. Bookmark this page button option is used to save the website's address on the Google Chrome. If you think that you might forget the website's address or web address or URL, in that case, this bookmark this page option will be helpful for you. You can save the address of websites on the Google Chrome by using bookmark this page option. Next is new tab. Clicking on this button allows you to open a web page in a new tab. You can also open a link in a new tab by right clicking on the link and selecting the open link in a new tab option. The next option is customize and control Google Chrome. Okay, customize and control Google Chrome option is available at the top right corner. Okay, where you can see three horizontal lines are given. Okay, here I am going to show you. I will try to show you. If you see this button, this one, it is available at the top right corner. Okay, three horizontal lines button. This button is called customizing and control Google Chrome button. If you click this button, another sub menu or drop down list will come. There you will see many commands like this one, history, okay, bookmark this page, print, many more, and you can perform the actions accordingly, right? So customize and control Google Chrome option is available at the top right corner. Okay, by clicking on this you will get many options like print option. By clicking this you can print the web page. The information is given on the web page currently you are visiting, right? History, this option displays the list of websites what you visited recently. If you want to erase, you can erase your history. Then zoom in, zoom out, many more are there. You can see and you can do accordingly. Okay, so here we have come to the end of this chapter. Now we will see a quick recap of some important things. First of all, network. What is a network? A network that connects different computers with each other. Okay, the different computers when connected to each other, then they form a network. Next is internet. What is internet? When the computer networks are joined together, then they form a bigger network which is called internet. It is a global network, international network of computer. Next is www. What is www? www refers to a network of sites on the internet which contains information in the form of text, pictures, animation and videos. Now web page. What is a web page? A web page is a digital page which may contain text, image, videos, audios, etc. Now home page. The first page of any website is called home page. Now URL. What is URL? URL stands for Uniform Resource Locator. Each website is identified by its unique address which is known as URL. Next, ISP. ISP stands for Internet Service Provider. It is a company which offers the use of internet in exchange for a fee. Okay, now types of connection provided by ISPs. ISPs provide two types of connection. One is dial-up, another is broadband. Dial-up is now outdated. I don't think anybody is using dial-up now. Everybody is using broadband connection. Dial-up is little bit slower than broadband. Now next is net surfing. The act of searching on the World Wide Web by following one link after another without any planned strategy is called net surfing. Now search engine. What is a search engine? A search engine is a software that searches various web pages on the World Wide Web for a particular information. So a search engine is a software which helps you to search any information on the internet. Now if you want to connect your computer to the internet, you need few things, few hardware and software. Which are the things? A modem, an internet connection, a telephone line and a web browser. So that's all for today's video. We have completed this chapter. You will get few assignments related to this chapter. We will see you in the next video for the next chapter. Till then, goodbye. Take care.